So what I have here is my bath spout, and the bath spout is a little bit leaky now because of the hard water. So this thing doesn't go all the way up, or there's actually hard water. So originally I was going to use vinegar, and remove this and kind of drown it in vinegar such that the hard sediments actually dissolve. But then I just decided I was just going to replace it. So I will be replacing it with this, $20, chrome fixture here. So the way this works is there is an Allen wrench screw in the bottom that actually hooks up to the pipe. Twist this off, loosen it, and then easily pull it out. So what you'll see is that there is a gasket in the middle that seals the water, but even just a slight change in pressure will send the water up to the shower. So if you're facing this way, you're turning it clockwise. So I'm going to go under, and I'm going to try to get a good visual here. So I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to be turning it clockwise. Alright, so I got it in, and I'm turning it clockwise. Clockwise. Get it good. Alright, so it's actually loosening. Could probably pull it out by now. Alright, so I'm going to try to pull it out. And that's what's there. You could see that I have the old plumber's putty. So I mushed a lot of plumber's putty on there already. And this is my new one. So there's a lot of mold. I don't know if it's mold, mildew. But you can see this new one that I have. It's going to fit perfectly. And I'm just going to do the same exact thing. So this is a quick unrelated tip, is I'm going to use baking soda. So baking soda does miracles. You can see how clean my tub is. And I'm just going to, use baking soda here with a, non-abrasive scouring pad. So that's non-abrasive. It's not going to cause any scratches. And once again, a miracle product here. Alrighty, this is the easy part. Just going to slip this in and make sure it's straight, and then tighten that in the bottom. So, slipping this in. It has a gasket. This one has that gasket. And it's pretty tight. So, this works perfect. And I just have to go up from the top here. Just make sure that it's not crooked. And then also just make sure this is all the way in. So I'm going to have to use two hands here, but you get the point that simply going to be tightening that at the bottom there. And that's really it. That's all there is to it. Out for the ultimate test. And it's looking good. So there you go. You want that as smooth as it gets. Alright, I hope this helped, and please subscribe and thumbs up the video, and thank you so much for watching. And here's an up-close look at the corrosion. So you can see how, the stuff is really blocked from this lever being going down all the way to the bottom or all the way to the top. So yeah, but that's the close-up here, and that's that. Even this front lip here is already looking pretty bad, and then the mechanism inside. So just to give you an idea of the corrosion, so right here I installed a new one, but here's the old one. So I was hoping to recover this and dip this in a vinegar or something to dissolve the buildup, but it really is jammed, so I'm not gonna bother with this, especially when this one looks pretty nice, is one piece, and is actually a nicer design than this Kohler one, and it's basically half price. So but I really wanted to show you the corrosion here. So you could see this particular one was about, I want to say 10 years. So, you know, I'm expecting this one to, you know, last probably like another 10 years or so. But this really was problematic, I want to say, after 7 years. You know, it's, even though it still looks pretty decent, the O-ring looks decent, but, you know, unfortunately it's, you know, not going to make it through any amount of time here. So, but yeah, just want to show you how it looks from the top. You know, looking good. And from this side here, looks great. That's really it. That's really what I want to show. I hope this helps, and please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.